Okay, welcome to Story Time with Giovanni in the Minty Cayenne. We're here today to talk about when we had no business racing and we decided to race. We ran into all kinds of problems. We set a very crazy goal to take this car, which was a silver stock 2005 Cayenne Turbo, and in 12 months be ready for the Mint 400. So we raised the money, which is its own episode all by itself, but obviously I have a family and I have bills and I have everything else, and so building a Cayenne the way we wanted to build it just wasn't gonna be real if we didn't raise some funds. So friends and family came through major and helped and got involved, and we're excited about it. So we got everything ready to rock. We ended up building it over that 12 months, and I thought, oh, there's no way we don't make it to summer and then it'll be ready to test and go. And then summer came and summer went, and then fall came and fall went, and then we were ready to test, but the car wasn't. I had no idea. Well, I know how long it takes to build something. I've built several things, but I didn't know the pressure that would add on, because now you have people who are wanting to see this thing go and people are talking about it. And so it just created a stress and a pressure on me that I think motivated and drove me to just, try to get to that goal. We got ready for the race. We figured out how we were going to tow it. The day we were going up, we had a trailer donated to us from a friend of mine, and we go to load it 9 p.m. night before the race, and the trailer is too narrow. The track width is too wide on the truck to get it on the trailer. So we loaded it on, or we as soon as the metal shop, like our local Ventura Metals, opened, we raced down there. We got some beefy channel, and we backed the trailer into the driveway or into the garage, and we welded on these wings off the sides to hold the far corners of the tires. So finally we get the thing on the trailer, we finally get on the road, we get up there, and the car is like not going into gear because the computer system thinks it should have front wheel drive, but it's rear wheel drive only at this point, and so the car won't go into drive. Even in a limp mode, it wouldn't go into drive. And so we had made it there, and I kept saying, well, if we just can make it to the parade on Wednesday night, I'm good. That's all I wanted to do. And then we got to the Wednesday night parade, and that was awesome. We got some footage of that, and then I was like, let's just get through tech and contingency. Let's make sure the truck is safe per what they were looking for. Make sure that was good. And so we passed tech and contingency the next morning, and I was like, okay, well, if we can just get to the start, then I'm good. Like I'm happy. And we got to the start, and then we met Chad from High Plains Drifters, and we got kind of situated in line for the race to start. And I thought, well, if we just get across the start line, like that's good enough. We got through the start line, and I was with my buddy Patrick, who I've talked about on this channel before, and we just went for it. And I was so terrified, and I was so nervous, and like didn't know what to do, and we just smashed. And I was not prepared for the bumps and the whoops and everything else. But we went as hard as we could, trying to protect the car. We could feel there was some rub in the back, and there was some stuff that we could definitely feel, but overall we were communicating well. We were kind of sighting the lines good enough for the truck. The truck did awesome. And then as we kind of came around this one kind of slopey bend, and we hit a big G out, and I felt I felt it like do something weird. The front end felt weird. But it kept going and we were fine and there was no sounds and all of our lights were fine and all that stuff. We get up and there's a rollover of a side-by-side. So we pulled over on the side of the racetrack to help get the side-by-side back over. When we did that, we got them secure, whatever. I went to pull out and I couldn't, I was stuck. And so I was getting more and more stuck. And then we were able to kind of get it towed. And once we got it towed, I could see that the front upright was totally tilted in and the tire was pinned against the inner fender well on the front because it had broken off, and so it went forward until the tire stopped it. So it was pretty ugly. Like, we weren't driving. We tore out all of our shocks, all of our brand new, like the highlight shocks for me. The coilover and bypass were smoked. All of our wires under there were torn out, and so we knew we weren't going to be able to get out of there. So a Hummer from the military teams pulled over, pulled us out of that spot, and then we were sitting there forever. The BLM guy got super mad at our chase truck, and so they had it out because they couldn't get to me. So it was, on paper, we didn't do good. Like, we didn't do good at all. We made like 20 miles. But the things we learned, the fun we had, just the friendships and the people that are at the desert and helping with the race teams, everybody seems willing, excited. We spent 8 hours in the Stratosphere parking lot, all the boys, everybody working to get the car ready to pass, all the different things we had to get to the parade and then get to the thing. And, it was amazing. Like, it was so freaking fun. So the goal is get this thing completely dialed in with the axles that it needs, which is what we're waiting on. The axles that it needs, get everything really square, and then finish the Mint 400. That is my big goal. I don't need to race this a lot. I don't need to get, crazy in some sort of series or anything like that. All I want to do is finish the Mint. That's what we set out to do. We hit our first goal, but finishing is the real goal. So Mint 400, we're coming. We definitely want to do it again and run it the right way and finish it and really know our stuff's tested and shook out. So we're coming for sure. All right, that was story time. My feet are completely asleep and I can't feel my toes, but hope you enjoyed. Please, I say this every video, please, it makes a huge difference for us. Even if you don't like listening to me, I don't like listening to me, you still care to support us, like and subscribe, hit the notifications. Thanks for all the support. Any questions, let us know. We out.